Meghan Markle's fall from grace. Yes, Duchess or reality TV show, game show, briefcase girl, whatever the f she's.
It looks like Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are about to face another major blow. So back in December of 2022, the Netflix docuseries Harry and Meghan gained a lot of attention worldwide. However, YouTuber Shallon Lester was unaware of her involvement in the series until friends actually started telling her that she was featured in the 5th episode.
But you know what? That's where we differ. Because they did decide to include me in their new Netflix documentary. Their Netflix documentary that has a seemingly unlimited number of episodes.
And Shallon Lester was completely surprised and she was confused by her inclusion in the series.
So if you're a Netflix subscriber, go ahead and watch episode 5 of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Festival of Bullshit and fast forward to about the 29-minute mark.
And she wasn't contacted at all, so she was wondering why did they put me in there? She wasn't even given an opportunity to provide her perspective on things, so of course, she's just completely shocked at this moment.
First, I want to say that no one from Netflix, Bot Sentinel, Harry, or Meghan ever reached out to me for comment, ever reached out to me or to YouTube for permission, per my managers. And, you know, why would they reach out to people who can speak and argue for a living to get a comment? That's not how I'd play it.
And after watching the segment herself, she was just in disbelief that it actually insinuated that she was involved in a coordinated online smear campaign against Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. So immediately she reached out to her mom and then contacted her lawyers, and she expected that her appearance in the series was going to be related to people expressing negative opinions about the couple online.
After private correspondences with their family are leaked, the couple make a crucial decision, and ensuing online campaigns turn chilling.
As she does on her opinion-based YouTube channel. This is pretty common. People express negative opinions about people all the time. However, she claims that the docuseries made false and defamatory allegations against her, which ended up impacting her content creation business.
Misinformation is a global humanitarian crisis.
Let's just start there.
Misinformation is a global humanitarian crisis.
And she had this to say in a video that she made about this. It's defamation, it's slander, it's mischaracterization, and you know what else it is? Misinformation. And then she also added this. And believe me when I say, I'm pursuing every opportunity to nail their bleep to the wall for this. During the Harry and Meghan docu-series, an interview with Bot Sentinel CEO Christopher Boozy was featured discussing their findings that 70% of online hate against Meghan Markle could be traced back to a small number of Twitter accounts.
So now we have the picture of all of these nasty tweets about Meghan. All these nasty, you're a nasty fake bitch, you're not with him, you're fake nasty, whatever, like crazy.
While the identities of the women involved were not revealed, Shallon Lester was shown among the 3 women presented on screen. And Shallon Lester, who's a journalist herself turned YouTuber, known for her commentary on dating and celebrity topics and things like that, compared the situation to someone seeing their face flash across the screen in a documentary about Jeffrey Epstein. That's how bad it was for her.
All women, all white. I mean, I think one chick is maybe Latin. I don't know.
Shallon Lester strongly denied any involvement in any type of online smear campaign against Meghan Markle and Harry, and she just completely was just mystified by the lack of evidence or proof that was provided in the documentary.
So again, hold up, we're not the typical trolls. Okay, we've established that we're not trolls because we have an audience.
She also pointed out that there was no traceable footprint of her involvement at all because, for one, her Twitter account is private and she has not tweeted in years. So then, following the documentary, Shallon Lester, she claimed to have experienced personal attacks in her Instagram DMs and YouTube comments from fans of Meghan and Harry. Also, she stated that there has been a noticeable decrease in brands wanting to work with her since the release of the documentary. So currently at time of filming this video, Shallon Lester and her attorney are in the process of gathering information and conducting research to prepare for potential legal action. While no legal action has been taken yet, Shallon Lester is focused on getting an apology and holding everyone who was involved accountable. And she did mention too that financial compensation would also be appreciated. So it's a strong chance that Harry and Meghan will be sued over this.
Samantha is suing Meghan for defamation based on demonstrably false and malicious statements made to a worldwide audience.
My half-sister, who I hadn't seen for over a decade, and that was only for a day and a half, suddenly it felt like she was everywhere.
Meghan Markle is getting sued by her half-sister Samantha Markle, and this is all based on Meghan trying to destroy her image and lie about her.
I don't know your middle name. I don't know your birthday. You're telling these people that you raised me and you've coined me Princess Pushy?
That's right, Meghan Markle is once again set to engage in a legal dispute with her half-sister, Samantha Markle, who recently disclosed her intention to sue Meghan for libel. And libel is the publication of false statements that damage someone's reputation. So it's like defamation, slander. And although Meghan's legal team has argued that the case lacks substance and requested that Judge Charlene Edwards Honeywell to dismiss it at the federal court in Tampa, Florida, a court filing indicates that the courtroom confrontation may still proceed. Samantha Markle alleges that the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, degraded their relationship during her interview with Oprah Winfrey in March of 2021. And according to Samantha Markle, Meghan made defamatory remarks during her interview with Oprah, including statements such as this.
I grew up as an only child, which everyone who grew up around me knows. And I wished I had siblings. I would have loved to have had siblings.
Samantha's like, okay, like I'm your half sibling. You have siblings. So yeah, of course, Samantha claimed that this is just totally false, and people who grew up with them, they can confirm that this is false. Meghan also shared that she lived with her mother on weekdays and spent weekends with her father. And she mentioned that her father, Thomas Markle, lived by himself since his adult children had already moved out.
I mean, this is a very different situation than my dad, right? When you talk about betrayal comes from someone that you have a relationship with, right? I don't feel comfortable talking about people that I really don't know.
Now, in regards to this case, this is what was said in the court filing. Plaintiff Samantha Markle and defendant Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, by and through their respective undersigned counsel of record, hereby request that the court hold oral argument in connection with defendant's pending motion to dismiss the Third Amendment complaint in light of the extensive briefing by the parties. Counsel estimates a total of 60 minutes for oral argument. This complaint also targets Meghan's statements that she made on her Netflix documentary series. Samantha Markle says that these are all lies. Like when Meghan Markle said, I was with my mom during the week and with my dad on the weekends, and my dad lived alone. He had 2 adult children who had moved out of his house. You're telling people you raised me. This is in response to Samantha Markle. And in response to some of Meghan's statements, Samantha Markle's lawyer said, the series undermined Samantha. It both directly stated and implied that everything Samantha was saying or had said was a lie. Meghan continues to participate in and perpetuate the lies around her family and upbringing. And where Meghan could have set the record straight, she did not. Instead, Meghan continues the hurtful lies being told about her sister, Samantha, lies that have defamed Samantha, and the negative fallout that has therefrom occurred. Now, the case was actually previously dismissed, and the judge has indicated that this latest attempt will likely be the final opportunity to bring the libel allegations to trial. In March of 2023, a Florida judge ruled in favor of Meghan Markle, stating that her statements were expressions of her personal opinion about her childhood and relationship with her half-sibling. The judge further explained that the statements of opinion are not capable of being proven false, and that the plaintiff cannot reasonably disprove the defendant's subjective viewpoint of her own experiences. So at this point, it's really sounding like this is like some kind of he said, she said situation. And even if Samantha Markle is successful in bringing this to trial, Meghan would still have the upper hand. She'll have an advantage here because, you know, considering her resources and her wealth, as well as her status. But either way, it would just be another thing for Meghan to worry about among her other problems that she's dealing with, as well as this could definitely impact her public image big time. Meghan Markle is getting ready for another big legal battle, and she is prepared to defend her childhood in court. Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, is set to provide additional evidence in a libel lawsuit filed by her half-sister, Samantha Markle. And Meghan is ready to put an end to and expose the lies of her sister, Samantha Markle. The defamation claim, which originated in March of 2022, was initially dismissed as insignificant by Meghan Markle's legal team. However, a year later, Meghan is determined to have her day in court and present her side of the story, with the intention of putting an end to her sister's case once and for all. Now, both parties have requested a court date to address the ongoing dispute arising from the lawsuit. Meghan Markle, she remains confident that the case will be dismissed once again, as a matter of fact, for the third time. So this is not a new lawsuit that Samantha Markle has been pursuing. It's actually been dismissed before. Now, at the core of this heated legal battle seems to be a pursuit of attention for some reason. Like Samantha, Meghan Markle's half-sister, is determined to challenge Meghan's statements that implied that they had minimal knowledge of each other and weren't really involved in each other's lives growing up. Samantha asserts that she actually played a significant role in Meghan's upbringing and highlights the inaccurate portrayal of their shared parents by Meghan Markle. So previously, Meghan Markle had told Netflix this: "I was with my mom during the week and my dad on the weekends. My dad lived alone and he had 2 adult children who had moved out of his house." However, in a recorded interview with Newsweek, Samantha Markle disputed this statement as defamatory, and she asserts that Meghan Markle actually resided with their father on a full-time basis and only spent weekends with her mother. Samantha, she firmly believes that she played a significant role in raising Meghan. Samantha's lawyer also had these comments to add. When Meghan was in junior high school, Samantha lived in the property and was always home when Meghan came home from school. Often, she drove Meghan to school or accompanied her father when he drove. After school, Samantha and Thomas Markle would help her with her homework. And during their childhood, Meghan was very close to her older sister, despite their 17-year difference in age. Now guys, at the time of filming this video, there has been no court date that has been confirmed, but the Markle half-sisters, honestly, they both have no plans of backing down. It's like this huge sibling rivalry that has come out of nowhere over the past few years. And although there is a large percentage of people who say that Samantha Markle is just trying to stay relevant and going after her sister Meghan for clout, she wants that fame and attention, others view this as karma coming back to Meghan for her comments against the royal family.